And then this elevator right here probably goes all the way down. Nice. That is much more convenient than going up the long way. I can understand Kalilika not wanting to do it. This is so much more convenient than those damn stairs. Wish we could have done this on the way up, too. Just what I was saying. Wonder what made it stop working. Still have no idea. Can't imagine Lord Eldil would shut it off himself. Karna, can you sense it too? Yeah, we're not alone in here. Oh, don't say that. We really don't have time to be hanging around here anymore. I dislike leaving under the circumstances, but I agree. We must hurry back to Highland. Gotta go back to Highland. But we'll be back. For another boss fight, probably. Oh, I should have asked Lord Eldil to upgrade my wings. Oh well. Oh, that's done some permanent damage. All over the place, damn. They don't have any warriors in this village. I guess when you're cut off from the rest of society, you don't need to worry about protecting yourself. This is awful. Kalilika. Fortunately, it appears none of the residents were harmed. Every blast looks to have been directed at the roads. So, they were just warning shots. Come on, Adol. Let's get to Kalilika's house. Be careful, though. The attackers might still be around. Kalilika's house. Masks? No. Are these the same masked invaders as the one you spoke of, Karna? I don't know. The masks look different, but... Pretty sure that's Roman army regalia they're wearing. So, that really was Roman cannon fire, then? But why? Why are you doing this? No response here either. Just like in Komodo, this isn't looking good. We are just leveling the heck up. Man, those guys are level 28. They weren't. Oh, you're still alive. Are you? No? Their strength, the reaction speeds, it's exactly the same as in Komodo. It's like they aren't even human. They're soldiers from your Roman army. That would imply that they are well trained even without the power of the mass. I'm uncertain how long we can stand our ground against a foe this powerful. But there's more of them. I believe we may be out of options. Stand down. Hey, it's that guy. Isn't that... I met in Kaznan, right? Yeah. He said his name's Gruda, and he's in charge of the Roman army. A dull Christian. Fancy meeting you here. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for guiding us to Highland. Why would you do this? I am, after all, under no obligation to discuss my actions with you. You mobilized quickly, considering we only just got here recently ourselves. I take it you are well informed. Are you after Lord Eldil's tower? Ah! The knowledge of the sanctuary is great indeed, but we represent only the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forest. Deeper? You can't mean...
Oh?
Behold, the ancient tower falls silently. The rains which have fallen for hundreds of years cease at last, and night gives way to dawn. The sky, it...
No way!
No. No! You... What did you do to Lord Eldil's tower? Can't you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course. No more pesky barrier. No more annoying thunderstorms. Full access to all. Now and forevermore. You! What are you doing here? You both have done excellent work. Bammy, your experiments with the mask have proven most enlightening. And Gaddis, your investigation of the primeval lands has yielded invaluable data. It was an honor to be of service. About time I got some recognition. I have confirmed that the object we seek is not here. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of the plan immediately. Gotcha. Oh, what should we do with the girl? Leave her be for now. She may yet prove to be useful. I see. Understood. Wait! Experiments? So that's what the masks here are for.
Oh?
I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't the time to be playing with you right now. Take care of them. Really now, what do you think you're doing? Wait! Get out of the way! That's her brother, isn't it? You're too late. You should just give up now and save yourself a lot of effort. Dear sister. No, it can't be. Wait, he's in control of his faculties now? Renmos? What are you... It's lovely to see you again, Adele. You're wanted back in Komodo. And I'm afraid I will continue to be, as I have no interest of returning home. I have my duties now, as Commander Remnos of the Mass Division, and to my superior, Lord Gruda. What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under that woman's control, aren't you? No, I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm afraid not. It is true that Bammy had placed me under her power back in Komodo. But now I've chosen to become a member of the Mass Division by my own free will. What? You come all this way looking for me. To rescue me from myself, perhaps. So, I'd suggest you go back home now. Maybe Adele can talk some sense into you. I heard the truth about you, Remnos, from Father and that woman alike. They told me that you're actually really strong, but hid it from me because you were afraid I'd be hurt. Because that's the kind of thoughtful, selfless person you are. It's true. There seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all. Nothing more. No. This forest holds a secret beyond imagination. A secret I want to know. I want to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Gruda modeled these after the Mask of the Sun that appeared in ancient legends, you know. What Bammy was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes. But my lord's true objective here is much greater and more noble than you can possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled and bear witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's a much more worthwhile pursuit than wasting my life away in backwoods like Komodo. Okay, I think I understand. That's all the more reason I'm gonna have to drag you back home, kicking and screaming. What? I don't want to believe it, but maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe life in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks. But I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this. And I can't bear you to see you rely on some mask to get your way. And when the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his older sister's job to put him right again. So like it or not, you're coming home with me, Remnos.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. This conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in the face of such overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied while I take my leave. Yeah, you should be heading your way now. Just pass that on. What? I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Yeah. All right then. Good luck. Durin. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. Are you spying on us, Durin? The residents are still in a state of confusion. Considering this town has known nothing but peace for hundreds of years, it is hardly surprising. Far too much has happened, too short of a space of time. You need to consider what to do next, Adal. The Romans sure didn't hang around long. I think they really are heading further into the forest. What do you think Gruda is searching for? Mask of the Sun. I agree. That does seem the most likely possibility. Yeah, when Eldil started changing, he was demanding that Adal give it back to him. Do you remember the piece of paper that we found in your grave, Adal? It said, receive the mask from. Correct. Before losing his memories, Adal must have received the Mask of the Sun from Eldil. Then, when Eldil changed personalities during our conversation with him, he told Eldil to return that which he had been given. That is the most plausible course of events. Meanwhile, Gruda was using Gaddis and Bammy to study the Mask of the Sun, and even make copies of it. And now they've come to the primeval lands to get the real one. I see. However, we still do not know exactly what the Mask of the Sun even is. Do you have any information you could share with us, Mayor? The Kingdom of Celceta. Kingdom of Celceta. In ancient times, a kingdom by that name existed in this region. Supposedly, Lord Eldil assisted in its ruling many hundreds of years ago. It is also said that the kingdom flourished thanks to the power granted by the Mask of the Sun. However, something happened that caused that once prosperous kingdom to be destroyed. Precious few traces remain now. Maybe it was Eldil's evil side that did it. What happened? I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly the people of Highland are descendants of the kingdom of Celceta. But no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Eldil has never spoken of it either. See, it seems our best option would be to meet him again and ask him to tell us all he knows. However, we're back. Excellent timing. How did it go? Lord Eldeal has vanished. He searched the area all around the tower, but there was no trace of him anywhere. Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the town, and even that occurs with marked rarity. And unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we can't find Lisa anywhere either. Well, she's been kidnapped, obviously. Could Gruda have abducted her? Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she would allow herself to be captured so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Eldeal. We need to do something. Who is it now? We're busy, you know? Could it be Lisa?
Fine!
Is this the mayor's house? I am the great Commander Leo of the Roman Imperial Celceta army. Damn that Gruda. How could he leave a fine warrior like me behind?
Well, they've been treating us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning. Aww, I've wanted one of those masks too.
Silence. The soldiers of the glorious Celcetan army have no need for such suspicious masks.
Seems like the Romans are a little out of sorts right now, too.
Has Gruda been here yet? I can't find him anywhere.
Oh, you're too late.
What?
What? That fiend. Setting a cunning trap, just so he could get ahead of us.
Sancho, didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got a stomach ache?
Yep. And it serves him right for hoarding all those mushrooms before we even left. Never mind that. We've more important issues to discuss than mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base from which we would enact martial law upon the town.
Those orders are void.
Governor General, what brings you to a place like... Men, fall in. At all? Don't just stand there. You're in the presence of the Governor General.
At ease, Leo.
Unbelievable. The Governor General herself, coming all the way here?
First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. I realize no apology could possibly be sufficient, given the circumstances, but I do beg your forgiveness nonetheless. What's going on here?
I've heard rumors of you, Griselda. Normally, one would not expect to find a woman of noble standing like yourself in a place such as this.
You're well informed, I see.
However, I have a difficulty understanding your actions. First you sell our town, and you come to apologize.
You are correct that Gruda is an officer sent by Rome and part of the Roman army. However, his orders were to investigate the primeval lands and report back to us with his findings. Nothing more. His actions here were in no way sanctioned by Rome.
What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful.
Commander Leo, you will continue following the movements of Gruda and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deeply as into the great forest as is necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mayor Aaron, I realize this may startle the people of Highland, and for that I apologize, but I would like to station my soldiers here. What?
We cannot have the existence of Highland becoming common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and a river to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances. So, that's the situation, is it?
Grandfather.
Very well. You have my blessing in this. Do as you please. I'm grateful for your understanding. As for you, adult Christian, you are free to continue your journey. Huh? I don't recall ever canceling your outstanding task to complete a map of the Great Forest, after all. I feel that you are a vital piece of the puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region. And with even a single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be completed. So, that's about the gist of it. What should we do now, Adol? We'll search for Adil. Yeah, getting your memories back is top priority, so going after Adil makes sense. Whatever you decide to do, I'd suggest that you cross the sanctuary and journey deeper into the forest. What lies beyond the sanctuary? A place called the Ashen Forest. Within it sits a settlement where the descendants of those who crossed the distant oceans with Lord Eldil live. It is known as the Village of the Wise.
Village of the Wise?
Unlike the other people Lord Eldil brought here, it's said they've chosen to live in isolation. No one is certain why, however. But they may know something about the Mask of the Sun, as well as Lord Eldil's changes. Sounds like it'd be worth a visit then, for sure. Not to change the subject, but why is Kalilica standing here, all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave?
What a silly question. I'm worried about Lord Eldil too, you know, and Lisa.
Adol, I would ask that you please take Kalilica with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel it would be a repercussion throughout the land. And traveling will give Kalilica a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time forward.
Grandfather.
Furthermore, if you are journeying to the Village of the Wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Highland with you.
Happy to have you with us, Kalilica. The pleasure is all mine, Adol.
The matter is settled then.
Nice to have you with us. Yes. Thank you.
Ah, yes, Adol. Please take this as well. Yes, an upgrade to the wing.
Oh.
It would allow you to ward to any of the monuments you've touched in the entirety of the forest, no matter where you are. This would normally be given to apostles only, but I believe in the importance of your mission. It will serve you well. We don't have to go finding the nearest monolith whenever we want to warp. That sounds incredibly useful. Thanks. Now, take care out there, all of you, and best of luck.